Look, let me show y'all this. This is in Frederick Douglass' own paper, okay? Do you see at the top? This is in his own paper, okay? And I asked some people about this. They didn't even know about this. I said this is a colonization scheme, okay? Because we already know about Liberia and all of that. We understand that, right? So Frederick Douglass' own paper, ladies and gentlemen, he said in his own paper, watch, I ain't making this up. You see that? The colonization scheme. What does it say, y'all? There is no sentiment more universally entertained nor more firmly held by the free colored people of the United States than that this is their own, their native land. Their native land. Did he say that? Those are his words in his own paper. And that here, for good or for evil, their destiny is to be wrought out. We're going to finish reading because they thought I was going to stop right there. And no, we're going to finish reading the whole thing. Watch. He said, identified with the entire history of the American people, going back more than 200 years, this sentiment is natural and praiseworthy. There is not now, there never has been, and we think there never will be any general desire on the part of our people to immigrate, with an E, immigrate from this land to any other, at least of all the wilds of Africa. You see that? Frederick Douglass said, listen, we're not going to no Africa, bro. This is our native land right here. That's what he's saying. That is what he said out of his own mouth. This is my land right here in America. We're not going to no Africa. This is what the whole American colonization society was about. And I know y'all hear that all the time, and we talk about this stuff all the time, but that's what it was about. So when Frederick Douglass said that, he said, no, I don't think we ever gonna want to go to no wilds of Africa, bro. This is our native land right here. He knew that. You can even look up Frederick Douglass lineage. He was Indian. That's why it's funny to me when you got people like Umar saying you related to Frederick Douglass because he was Indian. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Just go to Google, type in Frederick Douglass Native American, and it's gonna pop up. Do not take my word for anything I say, okay? You can look all this stuff, look it up yourself. So don't make it seem like we just on her just lying and they're just making this stuff up. And come on, man, get out your feelings. Listen, this is our time to rediscover our roots. People who may not have known. Of course, we heard this stuff when we were kids, but now we can actually put it on screen and we can research it and we can, you know what I'm saying? We can do all that now. So now you can't just tell us anything no more. So don't expect us to fall for all these slaves was brought from Africa. I'm not saying nobody was brought from Africa, by the way. I'm not saying the slave trade is fake and it didn't happen. What I'm saying is the story that y'all are telling us about all these slaves that was brought from Africa, all these slaves, that story is very questionable. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying.